distribution deal, and it's basically they're gonna shop me. Yeah, they was just basically taking everything. They was gonna shop me to every label and get my numbers up, my streams up, my followers up. But basically, they was gonna take the music that I have and push it, but keep me on the shelf, so I couldn't drop no music.
Come here, nigga. We spent the op block and posted like check on your peoples. Why they just doing the flag like let's call it even.
All right, we back with another episode 37. Welcome to the group chat. Back off a little hiatus. Feel good to be in a room with the clouds and the bright ass lights on you and shit. It's hot as hell in this bitch. Yeah, we all got all black in this bitch. I got the big boy rag in the car. I ain't bring it out. Yeah, see you on point. You on point. But as usual, got the bro. I said the bro. It's been a while. Yeah, the bros with me. Ja to the right.
What's good with y'all?
Mac in the back. Quay here to do his due diligence. You know the vibes. Feel me? We bringing back Jordan because we owe him an episode. You feel me?
Facts, man. Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Jordan Sinatra, motherfucker.
And if you under a rock in a town, for some odd reason you don't listen to no rap music, you just be listening to country and R&B in your car, or pop or whatever the hell you be listening to, you missing out, man. It's Escobar season. We got Sell Escobar in the building. You heard?
What's the deal? Real. What's the deal, baby?
The realest out right now. You feel me? We gonna get into that. But before we get into that, you said you had a question for him, right? Did you want to pop your question on?
Nah. Let's start the podcast, so go ahead.
So, first I want to say, project is fire.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
That's love.
Especially who I want to know how much you paying in that studio, because that shit is crisp. Like some people projects, you feel me, it's staticky and nah, that shit crisp. That shit sound like you. Damn. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You paying that bread for that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, see what it is what people don't understand is I got a couple. I still record. To be honest, I still record where I first started at. You know what I mean? I still go to the basement, the dungeon, and record. And then I got people in higher ups, and I'll send my music out. I had them mix and master it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Just to give me that feel, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm still hungry.
Word.
You know what I mean? That's why I still record in the basement, in the dungeon, and everything.
You record yourself?
Yeah, I record myself, but I got an engineer and producer and all that. Yeah.
I remember recording in the basement with the styrofoams from McDonald's.
Hell yeah.
Trying to get that good sound quality on the rock band mic. Good old days, 2015 days.
Straight hustle and flow with it.
Yeah, trying. Hey, man, trying. So let's go back to before. Was Sal Escobar always your rap name?
Nah, to be honest, yo, when I first started rapping, I want to say, like, I laid my first bar was probably like 2015, 2016. I went by a name, some corny shit. And the crazy thing about it, it was March. It was like March. It was like March time, and my man was like, "Yo, what about March Madness?" You know what I'm saying? Some shit like that. It was like March Madness because my real name is Marcel.
Marcel,
you know what I'm
okay.
saying? So he was like, "Yo, why don't you go by like March Madness?" It was March. NCAA tournament and shit on.
Yeah.
Like, what about March Madness? And I ran with that shit for a little bit. So, you know what I'm saying? My old head, he found out I was rapping. He was like, yo, what you gonna name yourself? You know what I mean? March Madness. Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, yo, no bullshit. I think everybody who rap, they first name was some bullshit. I had like 50 first names. So.
My shit was Buns, yo.
I could
Super
relate.
Buns. Yeah, that shit was Buns, man.
What was yours?
That shit was Jay Bird, man. That shit was ass, man. I can't. Yo, I don't know what I was on.
I was gonna ask you, like, take you back to like when you first started rapping, but you said it was 2016.
It was like 2015, 2016. Yeah.
So, damn, you kind of still like you're not like
Seasoned per se.
Yeah, like you not seasoned, but like we always relate to basketball. So it's not like he not like a rookie, but like he would be like a young vet. considered.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
like you still like getting your feet wet kind of,
Yeah,
and you
definitely.
rap like that though.
Definitely.
Oh, damn. So you must have been putting in the man hours for real.
I've
Like
been putting in the hours and I study this game like crazy, yo. Like I really study niggas' flows, everything. They cadence, how they come off. You know what I mean? I watch studio presence and how niggas when they in the studio get that feel, you know what I mean? So it's just basically when I first started rapping, I ain't had no swag with me. So it was like I knew I had swag, like I was a fat fly nigga, but I didn't know how to transfer it to the rap game, you know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
So when I finally got in the rap game, my man was like, yo, bro, you not transferring that shit over, bro. You just rapping like you scared, you timid. You know what I mean? He like, you a big nigga, you can't be scared and timid in the booth. Like, so once I got that presence and that feel about it, like, yo, my nigga, ain't nobody gonna out rap me. Like, we gonna get busy. You know what I mean?
yo, it's crazy because I think Lil came in here and said the same. Like he wasn't rapping for that long, and like I'm not a nigga to gas nobody. Like I'm be honest.
Yeah.
To know that you've started rapping in 2016, it's 2022. And the project I heard, that don't sound like somebody who just started rap. Like, do y'all feel like cause
No.
I saw some videos. From
it ain't seem like that to me.
Yeah.
And I saw like you were still pretty good back then too. Like you could
Yeah.
see the constant improvement.
Yeah.
I was about
Yeah.
to say like what was the process to getting over that like fear you think?
The process to getting over that shit, you know, to be honest, was like just constantly just staying in the studio and perfecting my craft. You know what I mean? Just constantly staying in there. You know what I mean? Taking breaths when you rapping. Don't go in there and try to go a mile a minute. Take your time. Be smooth with it. Everybody don't like that fast shit. You know what I'm saying?
So you punch in or you
Yo,
like
definitely. I'm definitely punching in. I'm a big nigga. Ain't nobody about to go in there and spit 1,000 lyrics like that and still have breath. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
tough.
Nah, that engineer is great. Then if you punching in like that,
Yeah,
because
definitely.
shit don't sound like sound like it at all.
Definitely.
You want to give him your next question?
Yeah, who are your biggest influences then too?
That was one of my joints. Good question.
Well, I'm gonna give you around my biggest influence that I've seen growing up and my nature around me is definitely my pop, my brother. Shout out to my dog Gore G4.
That's my question for you too.
And you know what I'm saying, my mom and my grandma, like people that was like around me, you know what I'm saying, that watched me grow up. Those are my biggest influences because I watched them build shit from the ground up. My man opened his own barbershop. My grandma and them had corner stores back in the day. Like, you know what I'm saying, I watched these people get this shit out the mud. You know what I mean?
Shout out to that Studio 8 Cuts.
Yeah,
too.
that's my dog. That's my dog for life, yo.
Shout out to them.
So besides like those who influenced that was close to you, like who in the rap game did you study that like kind of helped you formulate your flow or get your cadence or I don't know, just like gave you a lane that you like, okay, I could be in that lane if I wanted to rap.
Meek and Nip. Meek and Nip.
That's
it?
different. Never heard that.
Meek and Nip and a little bit of Ross.
Okay.
Damn, that's
Yeah.
some shit.
That's different. Everybody usually say, the regulars, Nas, Hov.
Yeah, my
Biggie.
shit came from like I would say Nas and I would say all of them. Now when I get in the car and I'm listening to music, it's gonna be Nas, it's gonna be them type of that's what I grew up on. But as far as the rapping and how everything, you listen to my cadence. When I sat down with labels and I talked to these people and they be like, yo, he like a crossover with Meek and Ross. Like they tell me that shit every time I go up there. Like just the way my cadence is. So those is the people like I really took after.
Word.
Meek, Nip and Ross.
That's dope that you kind of like segued into one of my questions too, because I was going to ask you like where do you want to take it, but you saying you sat down with labels and stuff like
yeah,
that. Like how was that process for people who never been like?
So I think I did a couple showcases. Like when I first started rapping. And I talked to a couple labels. They was telling me I'm on the right track, but I'm just it's a difference. Let me just say this to y'all. It's a difference when you rapping in a booth and then when you get on stage. Cause when you get on stage, it's a whole nother level. You can rap all you want, but when you get in front of that crowd and you bitch up, you know what I'm saying? They take ownership with that shit. You know what I'm saying? I watch people get on the stage and bitch up, and the labels just walk away. And these niggas be hot, millions of views, like all that type of stuff. You can have a million views all you want, but if you can't get on that stage and perform, then forget it. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So that's what come with that shit, definitely. But talking to the label, you know what I'm saying? Like, they just gonna be honest with you. I'm just gonna say that. Like, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna sugarcoat shit. You talking to niggas that have millions of dollars. They ain't gonna sugarcoat shit. You go in there with a attitude all you want, talking about something, my shit is hot. They gonna, your shit is not hot. From the door.
Any
You know what I'm saying?
any labels that we would be familiar with, or is it like, some?
Yeah, I'm in talks with the Republic, Def
Okay.
Jam. I have conversations with Rock Nation. We're being managed by them with a distribution deal and everything. I'm actually signed with EQ Distribution, which is under the umbrella of Rock Nation. I'm signed by Jay-Z nephew, which is Rail Carter. I'm signed
Okay.
by him. Yeah, so I got a distribution deal with them.
That's
right
fire.
now. So yeah.
Damn.
That's how that
Hey
shit
man,
go.
y'all got something to look forward to, cause all we
Yeah.
know is Wise, Intelligent, and Big O.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
now
definitely.
we gotta sell Escobar. You
Definitely,
heard? So
definitely.
So like, what's the process with that? Did you deal with a lot of like the label jargon and all that, where they'll try and get over on you?
Oh yeah, definitely. I had my first deal I ever signed was with Universal Music Group, and I got shelved from the door. From the door, like, you know what I'm saying. They was trying to take. So what happens is the first contract they sent over, it was something like they take. I think it was something like they take 70, I get 30, and it's a distribution deal, and it's basically they're gonna shop me. Yeah, they was just basically taking everything, and they was gonna shop me to every label, and get my numbers up, my streams up, my followers up. But basically, they was gonna take the music that I have and push it, but keep me on the shelf, so I couldn't drop no music. You know what I'm saying? It was like that.
Did
And
you get out? What's the process of getting out of it? You had to get through the lawyer.
good lawyers, man. Good freaking lawyers, man. I had my stepmom, her sister is a lawyer, and her husband is entertainment lawyer. So I had to go through him, and luckily he was a part of the family. And he was just like, "Listen, we got you. Don't worry about it."
Word.
Quay, you ever had to deal with something like that? Like, I know you write music and stuff like that. Have you ever been in the meetings and heard anything crazy like that?
Yeah, not to the. It was always a distribution issue. You know what I'm saying, or deal situation that I was a part of. You know what I'm saying, like. But the signing and shit to where niggas shelf you and do all of that, bro. I never even went down that road because I already heard about the fuckery. So once you hear about the fuckery, you know what I mean? It's like that shit kind of scared you away.
Right.
Matter of fact, speaking on Wise Intelligent, I went to a class. I was probably like 10, and he had a class in the town. You feel me? And he was telling us about the deals and shit like that. You feel me? So even listening to him, he was saying distribution is the way to go. Like if you fucking with him like that.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So salute to you, bro.
That's
For real,
definitely
for
facts.
Moving correctly. You know what I mean?
Definitely facts. You
Yeah,
don't
shout
want,
out to that.
you don't want to take no money from them labels, man. You definitely don't want to take none.
Yeah, so you didn't fuck with no advances.
Nah, you really don't want to fuck with the advancements because it's like, all right, I'm gonna say, for example, if I'm a label and you a rapper and I know you hot in your town, I'll probably give you advancement. I'll probably give you advancement probably like 500K. You know what I'm saying? To us, that ain't, you know what I mean, that's a lot of money. We ain't seen that shit. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna sign. Where the dotted line? Let me sign. But what they not telling you is you gotta sell a certain amount of that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make that money back. You know what I'm saying? So when you don't make that money back, you start getting red flags and everything. Now they still gonna give you more money. They'll give you more money for your next project. They'll put more money behind you for your next project. But now what they're not telling you is you owe even more money. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's not good to take no money from them until
crazy.
you on some type of level where you know you can make that money back. You know what I'm saying?
So when you were in these meetings and stuff like that, do you feel like they actually cared about your talent or they cared about the image? And I ask that because it's a lot of untalented motherfuckers who be, you know what I'm saying? They get the shot over somebody who, could really rap or really care about the craft, and he may not look a certain way or he, you know what I'm saying? But like the pen is there. Like fuck how a motherfucker look. The quality is there, you know what I'm saying? So were you getting that vibe, Like they care about your talent, or was it just like, oh, he got a nice look?
When I first came in there and I started having conversations with the label, it was more of a they fuck with my image. Like, you know what I'm saying? They know I could rap because they was telling me they was hearing from me from the door. They knew who I was from the door.
Damn.
But it was more the image. Like, they wanted, first off, number one, when I first stepped in there, they wanted me to clean my image up anyway because they was like, you doing too much with, like, the street shit. And that scares labels away, to be honest. Anybody listening to this, stay away from posting guns and all that type of stuff in your videos and doing shit all on the block and all that crazy shit. It's cool, but it scares the label away. Like, I'm keeping that shit all the way a buck with you. All that type of shit, and especially now with like the gang shit, as you can see with YSL and all them niggas, that's really gonna scare a label away. You know what I mean? And another thing is, they don't want to put nothing behind you if they know you're gonna die by next year.
That makes sense.
That make a lot of sense. That
You
make
know what I'm saying?
a lot of sense.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's It's really crazy. They will not, if they feel like you a hazard. You know what I'm saying? I saw an interview the other day where French Montana said the label is starting to put life insurance on their artists because they dying too
they
quick.
outta
They not
here.
recouping their money that they putting into these artists.
R.I.P. to what's the young boy who
Jada
just
Youngin.
Look,
damn.
look. See what I mean?
So being from you are from the town, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so
Yep.
coming from the town, coming from the environment, we all know how that is.
Facts.
How did it feel walking into them places? You know, because we from the era, we that last era of like getting CDs and shit.
Yeah.
So you turn the CD over and you see like the label and
Yeah.
you might read and you see names and shit like. But like, how was it like coming from this small ass town and they like you said like we've listened to you from the jump. Like
Yeah.
I know you had to feel like
Yeah, so when I first, I had, like I said, I had a couple meetings with labels. When I first started rapping, they didn't know who I was. For the day, who the fuck is this kid? Like, you know what I'm saying? They knew. I'm gonna shout out to these. They knew Trey Twiz. They asked who's Trey Twiz. We know who Trey Twiz is. Ken Love, Trey Bando. They knew Ooh, and that was really it at that time. Now,
Right.
when I first met with them, that was booming.
Right.
And you know what I'm saying? So they knew about them dudes, but like as far as me, my manager's trying to talk to him. They're like, listen, I'm not giving that nigga the time of the day. Like, he gotta show me something. You know what I'm saying? So what I did was I started doing my research. I started doing showcases that I know these labels was gonna be at. You know what I'm saying? So I perfected my craft and everything. So I started going to these showcases, and they start having them in places like New York, Philly, Connecticut, them type of places where is if you never been to these places, don't think they saw. These places, if you go to Brooklyn and all that stuff, that's where my shows was at. Them showcases was in the hood. You know what I'm saying? So I'm performing in the middle of the hood out in New York, and I gotta basically bully my way through these crowds and try to get on stage. Motherfuckers turning their back on you. They don't want to hear what you rapping about. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting on stage basically like, yo, don't even start my shit yet. Let me talk to y'all. Like, you feel me? And that's how I had to get their attention. And once I started getting their attention, it was like basically like the next time I went up there, they already knew who I was. So it was like,
so it was like a good feeling when you walking in.
Yeah.
Cause that was always a dream of mine. Like, of course, growing up, like I had hoop dreams and rap dreams.
Facts.
So it's like hoop. I want to play for like the most historical team. Like I want to play for the Lakers or something
Yeah,
like that. I
facts,
want to
yeah.
play. But then when it was rapping, like Nas ain't really have his label out. But I'm like, shit. If niggas could get to Rock Nation or if niggas could get to whatever, like I'm like, so just it's ill that you was in these places, like you know what I'm saying. It's kind of like going to the Apollo, and you know what I'm saying. Like it's just like those type of places, you know what I'm saying. Like it's historical, it's nostalgia. So like that's dope to hear one of ours have gone, because like I said, we only like me. I only know Big Ooh, Wise Intelligent, and that's really it. Like I don't really know.
Big Mar.
I don't really know too many.
Shout out to Big Mar. That's
Yeah,
my
Big-
dog. That's
yeah,
my
that's
homie.
my
I
cousin.
don't even know who that was.
That's my
the
cousin,
homie.
Big Mar,
That's the
730. You know.
Word up.
Okay. all right.
Hell.
Yeah. I got a couple songs with Big Mar. That's out.
You
Definitely.
got something for him, John?
Yeah. You can drop
Wait,
it-
hold-
Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead.
So, that was you with him on Body?
Yeah, that's me on there.
Oh, man. That's
You in your bag, huh?
What? Yo, I was just listening on the way here, yo. Oh, wow. Damn.
Yo,
Yeah, that's
Jordan
me.
is hilarious, bro.
Yeah.
Go
I
ahead,
ain't
bro.
know what's up now. I was just listening on the way here, yo.
Yeah, you funny as hell, Jordan.
Nah, so you and Gore are dropping mixtapes together soon, or what?
Um,
I got mad songs together.
we got
and I fuck
mad,
with
so
them.
I got so many songs in the tuck with this dude, man.
Yeah, I
That's
fuck
my
with them
dog.
too
Like,
heavy.
like I said, yo, he the one who really helped me with this rap shit. Him and my cousin RP, you know what I'm saying? They helped me with this rap shit so much, you know what I mean? Because I'm the one to say, like, I sucked in the beginning. I really did suck. I ain't really think I was that good, you know what I mean? I had a little couple bars here and there. I tried to throw a couple punchlines in.
Yeah.
I wasn't really that good, you know what I mean? But he was the one, Gore was the one that really sat in the studio with me like, yo, like shaking his head like, this boy don't fucking get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because he an old head to me, so he was just like, yo, I'm trying to work with this nigga. Because Gore was already crafted his shit. Like, man, I'm nasty. They already know who I am with rapping. You know what I mean? So he sat in that studio with me probably like 2 times or 3 times a week.
Damn.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Trying
Yeah.
to help me with this music shit. Like, yo, bro, listen, this is what you need to do. Stop doing that. Punch in this type of shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't doing it.
Right.
I was just raw. Nothing, just straight raw talent.
I noticed how cleaned up this tape was. Like, it's kind of like a short tape. It's a nice
Yeah.
collection of
Yeah.
songs, and
Yeah.
it's all straight through.
I gave him that. I gave him the realest because people was on my back like, yo, man, you ain't driving. Da, 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 da. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna give y'all something just to hold y'all off. You know what I mean? Because I was I'm working on my first studio album. You know what I'm saying? So I was really working on that called Timeless. So it's just basically to get people off my back.
What's that going to drop? You have an idea yet?
I'm gonna drop another EP right before Timeless. You know what I'm
For
saying?
real?
Called Trench Talk. Yeah. So
Man.
we gonna take y'all out there with that one.
Hey, at least you're an artist who keep putting out music.
Oh yeah, you gotta stay consistent.
You got a plan too. That's a good
Yeah,
thing too.
Definitely.
Feel me?
Because people
That's
be
different.
having fans and just don't put their music out and
You
stuff
gotta
like
stay
that.
consistent, man.
Yo, this shit tripping me out. Like, bro, I be listening to this shit in my car, bro.
This nigga like, I've been listening to this nigga, man. Damn, no,
I ain't even know not because I only know I know Mar, my cousin Mar, I know.
You gotta ask Mark how
Harlem.
he got the song, yo. I was in this real producer from down here from Trenton named Raleigh. I don't know if y'all ever heard of him, DJ Raleigh. He old head, but he produced all these nasty beats and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
My fault. He dark skin?
Nah, he like light skin a little
nah.
bit, brown skin a little bit.
Nah, I didn't.
I was in
Never
his
mind that.
basement, and he played this beat for me one time, and I'm like, yo, let me lay a verse on that shit. You know what I'm saying? I laid a verse on the shit, bodied it, and then he called me one day and was like, yo, Big Mar trying to get in touch with you, and I'm like, yeah. He like, yeah, Big Mar trying to get in touch with you and everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right. But at that time, I had end up switching numbers. You feel me? So I didn't even know what Big Mar's number was, nothing. And Big Mar wasn't on the gram. He never had an
shit.
Instagram.
It's hard for me to catch him. That's
You
my
know what I'm
damn
saying? So he
cousin,
never
like.
had an Instagram. So he finally made an Instagram, and he hit me. And he was like, "Yo, bro, I hope you ain't offended, but that track you did at Raleigh spot, it was just sitting there, and I wanted to rip that shit. I'm like, yo, you can have that shit, bro." He was like, "Oh, say no more." You know what I mean? And that's how that shit came about.
That's fire.
That shit crazy, bro.
What's that shit called?
It's a couple joints. One called Body, and it's another one I did too on his other project. It's
Shit,
2
money is a
joints.
motive, bitch. I know,
Money
bitch.
is
I
a
be
motive,
playing that
then
shit
what
in the
they call
car,
body.
bro. That shit
Jordan
hard,
fed it
bro.
up.
That shit
Nah, that's what it
crazy.
is, though.
That's fire, yo. You got a question on Mac?
Yeah, I noticed your beat selection. Like, you like the soulful shit.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, y'all flipped that Ron Osley or whoever
Yeah,
did it flip the
yeah,
Ron Osley.
that come from my background, man. Be honest with you, that just come from my background. Like, I have real soulful people around me. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know how some people be like, yo, they come from trauma and all that type of shit. We all come from trauma, but it's how you deal with it. So my family came from trauma. They dealt with that shit with like soulful everything. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it was just like soulful.
So that's
Everything from the heart.
That's your favorite type of beats to rap over. You like, what's the other types you like generally?
To be honest, I like them real New York type beats, not them drill type beats, but that real sound of New York.
That boom,
you
like
know
not
what
the
I'm
boom
saying?
bap, like the gritty sound type shit.
Yeah, I like that type of
Like
shit.
90s
that.
era?
Yeah,
Something like that.
You know
I
what I'm
feel you.
saying? You know
Hell
what I'm saying?
yeah.
I really like that type of era.
Word.
They give me that type of feel, like, you know what I'm saying? So,
Definitely. So you ain't influenced by a lot of shit that's going on around you. So
oh
you just-
nah, the type of shit that be going around, like it's going on right now, like I just be shaking my head to that shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't influenced by that shit. You know what I mean? that type of bullshit that's going on right now.
That's my type of shit. I'll be like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah,
Like,
word up.
what
Cause
is
I know
this?
I ain't grow up around that bullshit, so I just be looking at people like, yo, what the hell, yo?
Yeah, what the hell, man?
For real.
What is going on? Jay, do you approve? Because last time you was here, you was like, nigga, I like bars. If it ain't bars, I ain't trying to hear it.
I feel like the only drill shit I really like was like pop. Like,
No, I'm talking about, do you approve of him?
As a
nigga,
rapper.
yes.
Oh, okay, hey.
Listen to him in the car. I didn't even know that song. I'm like, oh, that's you.
Because you was real adamant. Like, nah, nigga, bars. If it ain't bars, I ain't trying to hear that
I
shit.
feel like for me, how I look at it, because it's crazy how I look at my cousin Mar first when it comes to rap. So I feel like anybody who do a song with him, like they could box with him, like they could rap. So that's like,
He one of them, huh? Nigga,
I
I've known
really
you
think
for 20 plus years. Why I ain't never know who this person is?
I really think he one of them. I don't know. It's just like he kind of like when he on his shit, he get busy, but then sometimes he'll fall back. Like, I know the first part where he dropped probably like about a year and a half ago. That was his first one, like in a few years.
Yep.
And like, and it's crazy because he sends shit to me. He'll send me like, yo, like here's my new shit. And I'll straight up like, I don't care if you feel me or not. I'm gonna tell you that shit ain't that. I'm gonna tell you.
You need that. You need people like that because you can't have 1,000 yes men around you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what Lil said about you when he was here.
Yeah.
He said you definitely help him with like songs. He'd be like, nah, this it, and then you'd be like, nah, you probably gotta tweak that or
that's my dog. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm definitely gonna look out for the people that's right here on the hip with me. You know what I'm saying? Lil always been on the hip. You know? Lil been on the hip for a while, yo. So I'm definitely gonna look out for him. I don't want him. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been in these rooms before. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I don't want him to go in these rooms and deal with the shit I had to deal with.
Right,
He
right.
should be able to just go in the room and be like, yo, listen, I'm from the town. I'm from Trenton. This how we rocking. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's how I be basically feeling about them situations.
We waiting on the project from y'all. I told him last time he was here.
Yeah.
I said, y'all definitely need a project.
Oh, yeah.
Because I heard the chemistry on like just the 2 songs y'all did. I'm pretty sure y'all got more than that. So we putting the pressure on y'all here.
Oh, yeah. Well,
on Welcome to the Group Chat.
It's definitely coming. You won't even believe that song me and Lil did. I said, yo, when he put that shit out, I said, bro, you had that shit in the tuck for almost 2 years. Like, bro, I forgot all about the damn song. I just remember one time Dev had posted a snippet of the shit on his story, and I'm like,
Shout out to Black
you know what I'm
Dev.
saying? I'm like, yo, ain't that the song we did like almost a year and a half ago? Like, where that shit at? Yo, send me that. You know what I'm saying?
That means you making music that's kind of like timeless.
Yeah, that's what it is. Cause I got songs that's from like 2017, 2018. I listen to that shit now. I be like, I don't even sound like that no more. You know what I'm saying? So
Would
I
you
don't,
drop it to this day though?
huh?
Would you drop them songs from like back then?
Yo, my managers be on my back about that shit. Like, release it. Nah, fuck
Yeah.
that. Nah.
Why
man.
not?
I mean, cause it's just that feeling. I don't like how my voice sound back then. You know what I mean?
I respect it.
You know what I'm saying? I perfected my craft way more now, so I don't be liking that shit no more.
No, I respect that. Then.
In your spare, in your free time when you chilling, when you rolling up, when you with a joint, when you with the homies, what are you playing? What are you vibing out to?
Yo, to be honest, for this past week and a half, I've been playing Rowdy Rebel shit for some reason.
For real?
Yeah,
I heard he got a good album. I heard.
Yeah, the crazy thing about it, I like. Yo, the crazy thing about it, yo, I like Rowdy for some reason because that nigga, like, he tough and he give you that feel, like, nigga, let's get it. Like,
You shaking your head, you approve? You fuck with it?
you know what I'm saying? I fuck with Rowdy. He talking shit. That's why I like him because he popping shit. Like, nigga, what? You know what I'm saying? I like Rowdy. Rowdy like that.
Do you only listen to R&B? I mean R&B, rap? Or
Nah,
do you listen like R&B,
Oh,
other
hell
genres,
yeah.
like stuff
Hell
like that?
yeah. Definitely listen to R&B. I did a podcast and they asked me, like, yeah, so what do you listen to when you just by yourself? Man, I ain't afraid to say I listen to SZA, listen to them, Summer Walker. I play them a little bit. I fuck with them, man. Listen.
I feel like the best rap artists listen to like R&B.
Yeah.
Like, cause I follow Dave East and he'll be in his car just playing Sade, like,
Shout out East too.
Like, you know
Shout
what I'm
out
saying?
East. I met East a couple times. Man.
Word.
Shout out East. Yeah.
yeah, that's after Kendrick, that's my favorite
Yeah.
current. You know what
That's
I'm saying?
crazy that you say you like Kendrick. I got my man, like, that was my roommate when I was down in Delaware when I went to college. This nigga love Kendrick. Like
Yeah,
Word.
that. What's that album he had? To Pimp a Butterfly.
yeah.
No, it's crazy. I hate that album.
He hate that.
You hate that album?
Yeah, bro.
Yo, he loves that album. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? If These Walls Could Talk and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, he was definitely playing.
Yeah.
If you could go straight to that, he was playing that shit a lot. Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
If these
So,
walls can talk,
yeah.
it's fire. Like
Yeah.
it's a double entendre. Like
Yeah,
it's
so-
fire. Yeah, yeah. K Dot,
K Dot different.
he the
man.
one. He the one.
That nigga could go 3 years without dropping the album and then release some fire shit.
But
Like,
see, I be hating that shit.
yeah.
Cause like you said, it be a lot of shit that like drop, and it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. This last week, I was listening to the radio, just like on some like I'm listening to the radio.
Mhm.
Oh my fucking god, bro! I can't do it. I don't suggest nobody do that shit.
It's
Try that
horrible
shit one
now,
day,
right?
yo.
Oh my god,
You know what it is though?
bro.
People are paying these people to get on there. They're not. You gotta think, right? COVID fucked a lot of shit up, bro. Right? COVID fucked a lot of shit up because, and it fucked up a lot of shit for artists that's up and coming because these people that's higher ups, they're doing shit called I want to say they're like mixtape. They used to do these things called mixtapes, and you pay them $500, $600 to get on a mixtape, and it's not getting you no type of fucking exposure at all.
Yeah.
It's just like who these people that's doing it? Gilly do it, Dave East was doing it, Jada was doing it,
Oh yeah, I remember.
Game was doing it, Bow Wow was doing it, and it's just a mixtape, and you paying them to get on the mixtape, but you basically fucking yourself over out of $500-$600. Sometimes it was $1,000. I know people that paid $1,000. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you basically just fucked yourself. It was all it was they're putting their name behind a project and they're just throwing your song on it.
Right.
They're just gonna Davies or Game or one of them gonna be the face of it, and y'all just on the track list. They ain't jumping on no track with you. They ain't doing nothing.
So that mean if you ain't in like the first 5 songs, like
It's
clip
getting,
for
you
you.
getting frisbee.
Yeah,
first.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
They
it's
frisbee
over
in that
for you.
shit. You know what I'm saying? Them artists made probably like 30, 40 racks off them type of shit.
damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't suggest nobody listen to the radio, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's
What's on it,
Tim's,
bro?
Tim's who sing
That song with Drake and Future.
yeah,
My
but
little sister love her.
she got 2 songs out right now. That's fire. So you gonna hear those 2.
She alright.
You gonna hear the Drake and Future song.
All right.
You gonna hear the little baby joint that he flipped that Meek beat. I forget what the song is, but little baby got a joint that's on there.
That Drake shit too. Right?
And yeah, no, it's the Drake beat he flipped. Yeah, it's that song, whatever that song is called.
Oh man, hear that shit.
Then you might get a throwback. But the throwback be like some shit that when it was out, we wasn't fucking with it like that. Bro, the radio is fucking horrible. Now that's 98.9 and 100.3. Yeah, that's Philly radio.
Satellite radio is horrible.
So I don't know about NY radio. I don't know what's going on. But bro, putting that aux and just playing my shit, oh my God. I went to R&B classics and was rocking off in the
Yeah.
car because
Yeah.
that shit, feel like I was losing my mind,
It's
bro.
horrible, yo.
I
That
click
shit's horrible.
98.9, it'd be you don't need no other body.
Yeah.
Click the same, it'd be the same
Uh-huh.
song.
Yeah,
Yep.
nah, bro.
Oh,
That's all
and
it
then SZA got the I Hate You joint.
Oh shit, man.
That shit. And then the girl Money Long, she got a song that
Money
sound
Long.
like some, I don't know what the fuck that
Yeah,
shit
them shits
is.
is horrible, man.
I don't know what Money Long is, bro.
Don't listen to the radio.
Yeah.
Listen to the radio.
So now
That's the
Party
great
question.
question.
That's a great
Um,
question to ask you about that.
Party school, for real. I wanted to go there.
it was see, I went to a school that was next to Delaware State. I went to Wesley. Wesley
Oh,
was
shit.
next there.
Okay, yeah, I heard of Wesley.
But we spent majority of our time at Del State. I had man, listen.
Dale State, the party
If I
school.
we get into this shit, we get active, man. Listen,
Nah, I know what's going on up there.
we was down there wilding. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't do a lick of schoolwork. That was probably the worst decision of my life to leave Lackawanna where I was playing
shit.
sports and then went there. You know
How
what
was
I'm saying, to
Lackawanna
Delaware.
for you? You liked it there?
Where is that?
In
I'm
PA.
gonna put it
A
like
lot of
this.
people, a lot of football players go there.
Yeah.
If you go to Lackawanna, right, you gotta really know in your mind this is what you want to do. Like
Yeah.
sports is your day one job. You ain't this is what we come here to do, and we ain't bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of people that went down Lackawanna. I know 5-star athletes that got booked with pistols and shit down Lackawanna.
Yeah.
Wow.
Niggas that got offers to Ohio State and shit like that. And these motherfuckers got blicks with them down there. They raid the room. And next thing you know, they going back home. Well, they ain't going back home. They
Yeah.
going to the, you feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, just like that. So, when you go down to Lackawanna and you go down to these type of places, because that shit is it's nothing around it.
Yeah.
So, it's basically like you driving into a town and bitch, they close the door behind y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and all you going to deal with it up there is racism. Racist. That is a racist. That's probably one of the racist town I've ever been in my life.
Damn.
Wow.
Facts.
PA and South Jersey, like
That
Jersey
shit is
and PA got
that
racist.
when you up in the Poconos Mountains. So it's like when I was up there, it was this dude up there. He was sniping state troopers when I was up there from the mountains. He was sniping the motherfuckers. He
Damn.
killed like 4 of them until they got him. You know what I'm saying?
He was white.
Yeah, definitely. You would if he's black, you would have heard about that shit all on the news. I mean, that shit was on the news too, but if he
Out
was
there,
black,
though.
you would have really heard about that shit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
because I ain't hear nothing. Of that.
Yeah.
I didn't even know it was like that out there. I just know a lot of dudes who play football was
Yeah.
going there. Yeah.
So what it is everybody that's from New York,
Mm,
when they got shit going on, they move there.
okay.
Whenever you got people that's on them outskirts, wherever you got shit going on, you move there to Scranton. You know what I'm saying? Dead ass, because nobody is from Scranton. You ask them, like, yo, where you from? They be like, I'm from New York. Like, hey, what are you doing up here? Oh, I had some shit going on, so I moved down here. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that shit was. Yeah. So I went there, and then I transferred to Delaware because my man, which was my roommate, my shout out my boy Wade, he's from Delaware. You know what I mean? And we locked in at Lackawanna because he was playing basketball at Lackawanna. You know what I'm saying?
What
Yeah.
division is that? Shit, like
It's a
Yeah, they
JUCO.
D2 JUCO.
It's a- yeah.
It's a JUCO. So you know what I'm saying? That's why I was saying if you gotta really have your mind focused on sports when you go there, because you're not getting no ass and none of that, because it's nothing but dykes. You know what I'm saying? On the basketball team. You know what I'm saying? And the people that's around you, you know what I'm saying? They all white, so it's like you ain't getting no ass from them. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So you might as well just really focus on sports. So when I took that choice, like I'm going to Delaware, that was probably like the best and worst decision I could have ever did. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't do not one lick of schoolwork.
was he rapping out there, or you? Just
Yo, that's where I first tried rapping at.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, did the college experience, like, you know, being in them literature classes and stuff like
Yeah.
that, did it help your pen? You think?
Yo, my first shit I ever tried to rap on, it was on this G Herbo beat. Me and my man actually did it. It was on like SoundCloud. It was like from like one of the songs. It was on that album where he was wearing red and he was on the car like Eric being
The Swervo shit.
I think that's it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that is.
He was
Swervo.
wearing red though. He had red on
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Beat.
Yeah.
I tried to rap on a song off of that album, and that shit was horrible. But that's where I first got it from. Like, yo, you know, I could probably honestly try to rap. And then Rick Ross came out with this song called "Idols Become Rivals,"
Mm.
and I was like, yo, let me try to rap on this shit. And I slowed it down, and I had rapped that shit to my man because my man was down Delaware with me. This nigga
Yeah.
was living with me, but he wasn't going to school. He was living in my dorm. But wasn't going to school, like, you know what I'm saying? He was
Yeah.
just trapping down there, you know what I'm saying? He was making a bag down there. He was making a killing down there, you know what I'm saying? Off weed.
Shout out to him,
You know what I'm saying?
That
Shout out my
sound
boy
big.
Gus, you know what I'm saying?
So you can make money off selling raps and shit out there too, right?
Oh yeah, hell
Bro,
yeah.
I tell you
Down,
already,
Del-
that's what I was doing out there.
bro.
man.
To Rick
yo,
St. Patrick.
yo, when I tell you that is
You mean
probably
selling raps like for the?
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga, I used to do that. I had like 3 roommates. One was a weirdo from Baltimore. The other one was my man's from school.
Yeah, you too.
Then the last one, it was some nigga from Chester. Shout out Sherm, and he was the weed man. So he had a weed, and he'd be like, "Yo, you got the snacks, but I'm gonna give you the raps too." Cause sometimes I don't be here, so niggas get they weed from other people, but they gotta come here for the raps. And when we was in college, the thing was the chocolates, cause they had the slow burn. So niggas was always coming to my, and I was getting like, you know, dollar Gatorades.
Yeah.
I was like 50 cent. niggas was clearing my chest out. Like, when the calf closed, you know about them calf closing
that
days.
calf shit get deep.
niggas
That's
get hot.
7:30.
Yeah, boy, it
Calf
just
closed.
boom,
Probably
man.
like
Yeah.
7, I think.
My door
It's
was
over.
like,
Hell yeah, yo.
they like,
It's
yo,
over.
you got them Gatorade? I'm like, I'm gone, bro. I'm gone. I just got snacks. Shit, give me a lot. I'm like, hey, fuck it. Yeah, hell yeah, you can make a killing off rap.
You definitely can make it
Dollar
killing
per
off of
rap, too?
A lot of
Because
shit
niggas
down
be
there.
needing raps up
Man,
there.
shout out to yo. I ain't never been to college.
Yeah, that was definitely an experience that I needed. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real.
Facts.
Definitely
Hell
an
yeah.
experience that
I
I
ain't finished
needed.
neither, so
Me
like,
neither.
but my experience, shit. If I wouldn't have went to college, my son wouldn't have been born. Like, so
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to going to school, like that
Going to
shit.
school,
You know
that shit is crazy, man. If I could do that shit again, I'd do it again.
Hell yeah.
That's
bro.
how much fun I had. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
nah,
saying?
for
Like,
real, for real.
Huh?
Would you change anything?
Yeah, definitely. I would finish. I would
Right.
definitely finish. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Because I was damn near at the door. Like I had like a year and a half left.
Bro, me too,
Yeah.
doing some shit, bro.
I say spin the
That's
block,
crazy.
you know?
Yeah, where's
Spin the
mine?
block.
Huh?
What was your major?
Physical education and a minor in special ed.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
See, now that's really important, bro, because like a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, they don't understand that like people who write in these bars and shit is very smart. Like
Yeah,
to come
hell
up with
yeah.
these concepts and you know what I'm saying, come up with a song. I be telling niggas like, you know what I'm saying, because I'm a ex rapper or whatever. I ain't nowhere making nowhere to where you at. Like just some hood fame and school fame. Niggas, oh, I heard the song you dropped, shit like
Yeah.
that. But to come up with them songs and to come up with these forms and shit, it's hard to make a song.
Yo.
Like a little 2-minute song you heard, it's 2 minutes. So people jump in the booth like, I could do that shit. Bro, that shit is hard. It's not easy. Like,
Man,
It's not easy at all.
To write a song, listen. Some of them songs that y'all heard on the realest, that shit probably took me like 2 days,
right.
3 days to write. You know what I'm saying? It's not. I'm not coming up with that shit in a day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you catching, what's that shit called? Writer's block.
Writer's block, yeah.
Catching writer's block, you know what I'm saying? You got babies crying around you. You got other shit going on around you. Can't think of nothing. You don't want to recycle your lyrics. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So that's how that shit is, man.
How long does it take you to make a song? How often are you in the studio?
Now, I'll be in the studio probably like, I try to be in the studio probably like 2 to 3 times a week. You know what I'm saying? And these is not like regular times though. I'll be in the studio like block hours. Like I'll probably knock out something like 5 to 11, 5 to 12. You know what I'm saying? I'll be in
How
there.
many songs you getting in that window?
So what I used to do when I would do the studio and shit, I would try to knock out like 3 songs in like 4 hours, 5 hours. But I would not get them mixed and mastered and shit because that take more time. I would just come back and get it mixed and mastered. But what I stopped doing that shit, man. Because it's like, yo, just take your time with it. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. I had to realize and tell myself, like, yo, it's okay to come back and just work on it, nigga. Why you trying to rush it? Because you know what that feeling is of going home with that song so you can listen to it in your car while you're on the way home. So it just be like that feeling, but it's like, yo, my nigga, stop rushing that shit, bro. Let that shit go. It's going to come.
What's like the difference though? Like with just making a mixtape versus actually making a song? Because it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I'm trying to figure out the difference with that. Like,
Yeah.
like you said, he just go in the booth and just rap some shit.
So,
actually
like,
making a song. Like
You know the difference with, like, when you go in the studio and do a song, you know what I'm saying? You know the difference if that song is going to make your album. You know that's difference if that song is going to be a single. You know the difference if that song is going to just be on a mixtape. Because certain things, when you in the studio, it give you a mixtape vibe. You know what I mean? Because I got certain feelings, like this Trench Talk, for example. This shit give me a mixtape vibe. But the mixtape era is over. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you got to drop it on iTunes and all these different platforms so you get more exposure. But in my eyes, it is a mixtape. But it's not called a mixtape no more. So,
Right,
you know what I'm
right.
saying?
Tough because I know since you said you were signed and all that, I know you be sampling a lot. So like,
Oh, yeah, definitely. You got to get that shit cleared. I got a song on called Soul Food on the album I dropped called Hidden Gems. They denied me like 7 times. Like, I tried to upload it, denied. I had to hit the dude that made the beat, like, yo, you gotta do something about this shit. He keep denying me. He like, yeah, it's that damn Betsy Ross sample. I'm like, well, you gotta fix that shit, dog. They keep denying this shit hard. It's like probably the best song on here. Like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He like, all right, I'm gonna work with it. Call somebody and higher up. Some motherfuckers green lighted it. It came back down.
Yeah, nah, that shit real. Cause I just saw the clip. Somebody was on the Breakfast Club, some old white dude, and said Diddy gotta pay
Oh
Two
shit!
bands
like
a
something
Two
what
bands a
song
day.
is
a
that?
day, like not a month, not a year.
song
Shit,
is
I'm
that,
trying to think. It's some big shit too.
Is it
Every day I
Yeah.
that shit. Yup.
What that? Every step you say.
Yeah, every
Yeah,
second I
he
did.
said Diddy gotta pay him every day.
Every time it's played.
Yeah, I don't know about you because he sampled that from. I
Yeah,
forgot
he
some.
sampled that shit from me.
Some right there back
He
in the
fucked
day.
up with that one.
Yeah. Hey, sometimes you gotta take the
I ain't
hit
gonna
for them
lie,
classics.
he got a bag on that. That shit was on different movies. and
Yeah.
different,
Yeah,
he got a bag
that
on
shit
that shit.
crazy.
Old head getting that bag
He
too, cause
getting
like
that
you
bag
said,
now, yeah.
every time it get played,
Every time that
like
shit get played, pay me. Come on.
yeah, that's
Come
woo,
on,
the
that
sampling
shit is
game
deep.
crazy.
So you prefer writing or freestyling for most of your sessions?
I'm starting to get into freestyling now.
For real?
I haven't been in. I tried it a couple times. You know what I'm saying? It's just off of the feel. You know what I mean? I can hop in the car and freestyle all day myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a different feeling when you step in that booth and them headphones on and you hear your words coming back to you. And you're not saying I'm confident. Freestyling, you have to be confident. Because if you're not confident, it's gonna sound like
You're not confident
you
in
know what I'm
yourself.
saying?
Yeah.
You're just like, yo, what you doing in there? But when you got the words in front of you and you rapping, you can rap it confident because it's already there. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I fuck with that then.
So like back to the thing. So you work with a tight group of producers and shit. Too,
oh
so you
yeah, definitely. I call them motherfuckers the starting five, like you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So shout out my boy Willie Propane, Rico Kevorkian, Dizzy Banco, Twano, you know what I'm saying? And I fuck with Raleigh, you know what I'm saying? I'll put him in the starting five, you know what I'm saying? So that's how that shit go, man.
That's fire.
You know what I'm saying?
You like you was about to say something, Jordan? I was
Yeah, I do. Like, what does it take somebody to get to do a song with you? Like, you out here to rap first, or how did that?
Yeah, I just
how you
don't-
go about that whole process?
So I just don't jump. I don't let anybody jump on the track with me, and I just don't jump on anybody else's track. You know what I'm saying? Because you can come to me with the feature price money already in your hand, but if I ain't feeling that vibe, you know what I mean? Money ain't everything. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Money is not everything. You can pay my feature price all you want, man. I'm not gonna jump on that track if I don't like it.
you trying to calculate in your head.
Yeah, nah, because I remember last time I was here, like, because I don't know, because I be having that confidence issue, but I don't know. I want to get back to my shit, yo.
Yeah, definitely. What I would tell everybody and tell the youngest with this that's up and coming in the rap world. You know what I'm saying? Be confident in everything you saying. Everything you saying, stand behind it. You know what I'm saying? Be a man of your word. Be confident. You know what I'm saying? And have that swag with you. Have like you've been here before. You know what I'm saying? Don't be shy, timid. They pick up on that shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Would
definitely.
you do you like turn people away like when they don't sound good at first, or do you encourage them to keep going?
It depends on how you are. You know what I'm saying? Your personality. Cause if you an asshole.
Okay.
Get the fuck on, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause I done had a couple people that was like, yo, man, my shit hot, and he play that shit, you be like, I ain't even about to tell you, yo, you need to work on this and work on this. You know what I'm saying? Cause 9 out of 10 times you're gonna be an asshole and think I'm coming at your music.
Right,
You know what
right.
I'm saying? Instead of just taking it on the chin, like, yo, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, I can hop in the booth. You know what I'm saying? Kiss one of them niggas, be like, yo, I'm gonna be like, yo, tell me what I need to do better. You feel me? Tell me what I need to work
Right.
on. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
it's been times I always bring one of my boys with me to the studio. You know what I'm saying? And they keep it 100 with me. My boy open the door like, yo, do it over. That shit ain't lit. Do it over. They close the door and I be like, yo, I needed that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not giving it my all.
Nah, that's dope because I feel like we in an era where like if you don't sound like somebody that's already got an established sound or something like that, somebody quick to tell you like, man, you trash.
You trash.
And I just like, damn, like you'll kill somebody. You know what I'm saying? You'll kill their self-esteem.
I'll
Like,
give you a prime
That's what I
example.
deal with, bro.
yeah,
When I first
people
started
will kill
rap,
your
when I first
self-esteem.
started rapping, you know, I ain't gonna throw no names out here, but I was a little big headed, but I only had like a couple freestyles out, and I went to this DJ who was like higher up, this dude higher up, and I was like, yo, listen, man, like you know what I'm saying, my pop used to do security for the DJ and shit. I'm like, yo, I got this music I got out. And it came to him, he was like, what music you got out? And I showed him, put it on the table, like, yo, look, this is my music. He looked, he like, yo, where your videos at? I'm like, I ain't got no videos, like, you know what I'm saying? I just got music, I just started rapping.
Yeah.
Looked at that shit, he like, man, fucking wasting my time, man. Fuck you got going on? You might as well go home. Just like that. Yo, and that was, I think that meeting was supposed to be a longer meeting, but it was only probably like, we only had probably like 15 minutes in the meeting. Yo, when I stepped foot and got in my dad's car and we was on the way home, I'm like, yo, I'm done. I ain't fucking rapping no more. Like, fuck rap.
When was this?
This was like when I first started rapping, like 2016.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, fuck rap, I ain't rapping no more. And my dad was like, yo, you gotta be able to take shit like that, bro. Like, you ain't gonna be good. You're never gonna be good. You can't take shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I feel you, but do you? Like,
Yeah, see,
motherfucker telling you,
he-
like, get
but
that shit out of here. Like,
when
damn.
he told me that shit, and now that I sit back and think, I'm like, yo, this motherfucker was working with some major niggas, yo. At that time, he was working with some niggas. So it's like, yo, now that I think about it, like, in my head, I'm like, yo, I should knock this nigga the fuck out right now. But in my head, I'm like, yo, like, chill. You can't do this type of shit, yeah, nigga. Like, and then when I got older and realized, like, yo, you gotta be able to take shit like that, bro. Come on, man. You know what I'm
So
saying?
another question: is there anybody who ever killed you on a track? You ever think like, there was someone who ever was like, damn?
Killed me on the track? Nah, I ain't.
Give you a good battle then, a good run.
Yeah, a couple of niggas gave me a good run, definitely. Gore always give me a good run. Mar, them the homies, so it's like them niggas know, like, oh yeah, when I'm getting in the booth sell, we gonna get this work, nigga.
Word.
It's just competitive, you know what I mean, competing, you know what I'm saying? So we go at it, you know what I'm saying?
So you like that? Like you like to go?
Oh yeah, definitely. When I'm spitting my shit, I'm looking through the glass, like, yeah, nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I see them looking through the glass, like, you feel me? Even my boy Trip too. Shout out Trip. I don't know if y'all ever heard of him, Don Diego. He from the town
He's
too.
Yeah, he was on the
Yeah,
project.
he on my
Yeah,
project too. He another one. He know how to work that thing. So it's like, yo, bitch, you gotta be able to spit that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can't come in this booth. We all real niggas. We all grown men, and these niggas is older. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
These niggas is 30 plus, like 35 plus. You know what I'm saying? These niggas been doing this, and I'm like they rookie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I step in the booth with them niggas, I be honored. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I be honored to step in the booth with Gore. You know what I'm saying? With Mar. You know what I'm saying? Trip. You know what I'm saying? Because these niggas been doing this. So it's like, yo, I gotta get these niggas that work, bro. Like, you niggas not about to outshine me.
Nah, that's what it is. So I got two more questions for you, and then I'm done.
Yeah, I'm done.
Unless
too.
y'all got any other questions. Besides the people that you named, is there anybody else like in the town that you want to work with to shine
good
some light
question.
on, or is it? Yeah, I'll just go to town because I'm pretty sure you probably done bump heads with somebody in the industry and been in
It's
talks.
definitely I'm open for anybody. You know what I'm saying? Open for anybody in the town that want to work. You know what I'm saying? I will work with anybody in the town. I stay clear of that beef shit they got going on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I stay clear of that shit. That shit ain't got nothing to do with it. It's about making money at the end of the day.
Right.
These niggas get lost in the sauce about this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? You motherfuckers gotta. Y'all so worried about that beef shit that's going on that y'all forget the main goal, nigga. Y'all beefing with each other, but y'all taking the light off the town when y'all beefing. You know what I'm saying? Niggas come together. So many niggas in the town that's so hard, yo.
I say that all the time. That's
So hard, but they will never get the light of day
yeah.
because these niggas got too much. I got this to shine back on the light from earlier. They're a hazard. It's a hazard. You're gonna scare these labels away, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that shit is.
And my last question would be, any advice to anybody who wanna start this? So that's old, young, because you know you got some old dudes that's stepping out and they rap, and some of them good, like you know
Nah,
they
for
just up in
real.
age. But you know,
Yeah.
any advice that you would give to somebody who wants to start rapping, start it again, or this they first time and whatever, they just want to get into it?
Yeah. I would definitely tell them, you know, perfect your craft. Number one. Don't when somebody's telling you something, trying to work with you with your craft, accept it. just accept it. Don't feel like they coming at you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not here to come at you. You know what I'm saying? Some people just want to see you do better. You know what I mean? That's one thing that I had to take from the beginning. Like, everybody not coming at you, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's you dealing with insecurity, excuse me, with trying to get your music right. You know what I'm saying? People mess up day to day, going out their way, trying to prove people wrong and like, yo, my music hard, my music hot. But little do you know, bro, there's people out here that's harder than you. You know what I mean? Everybody is looking at you like, yo, you the fool because you don't want to be able to take what somebody's saying to you. You know what I'm saying? There's people out here that's better than you. There's people out here that work harder than you. Just accept it. You know what I'm saying? Damn. You got to get up and bust your ass every day. You got the same 24 hours. That's just how it is, man.
That's some shit. Yeah.
Y'all got anything for him?
What's number 2?
Huh?
Putting the notes on the phone.
People, what's number 2? I'll put the notes in the phone.
Number two I'll give you is basically, if you young and you up and coming, I would definitely get invest in like a mirror, I want to say like a big huge ass mirror, but a mirror like a normal size mirror that you can hang up on the door, anything. Work on performing. Work on performing. You know what I'm saying? Work on your stage presence, because what you looking at in the mirror is what them people are gonna see. You know what I'm saying?
That's fire.
It's what people gonna see. So if you in the mirror, you fumbling your words, they seeing that. Learn your lyrics. They seeing that shit. I'm not afraid to say I done got up on stage a couple times and I'm like, oh shit, what? Fucked up the lyric. Like, yo, that wasn't the word that was right there. You know what I'm saying? Because you got so much shit going on. You trying to be cool. You trying to be calm. But you got other motherfuckers that get up on stage, start jumping up and down, doing all that shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You got other people that's like that. So what I'm saying is basically get on stage and control the crowd. Know how to control the crowd. You got different crowds. You might have a crowd where it's nothing but females. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of females. I didn't had that before where I didn't went back to my DJ like, yo, we're not playing that first. We gonna go something with the ladies. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, know how to control the crowd. Your stage presence is big. You know what I'm saying? You never know who watching you.
Damn,
you know
I wish Jameer would have
shit,
heard that shit. Got up on that
entire
stage
time.
and forgot his whole verse.
Yeah, my shorty will tell you that shit.
That shit
I was
crazy.
so mad that she said this shit to me the one day, because I was like, yo, the fuck is wrong with you, man? Like, she was like, you got up there and start fumbling your words. What the hell? You don't know your lyrics? I'm like, so when she said this shit to me, I'm like, damn, like, yo, she picking up on that shit. Like,
That shit was the worst, bro. We did a showcase.
And
it really pissed me off because it was my song and it's my little cousin on the song with me. So he gets up there, you know what I'm saying? It was a remix to a song. So I had a whole brand new verse that I remember.
Yeah.
My other boy, he had a verse that he remembered because it was originally just me and him on the song. So then we threw my cousin on the song. He get a verse. We rehearsed this shit. Now we ain't have a mirror.
The same day though. The verse same day in the basement.
Yeah. So we did it for like a whole week. Then, like he said, we had that little brush up day. Now, to your point, we ain't had no mirror, but we was like information. I'm gonna stand right here, you stand right here, boom, 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 boom. We rapping and shit, right? This nigga gets up there and lays an egg, like he just forgets the whole shit, bro.
He did his song first perfectly. You feel me?
I thought we did ours and then he did his.
Nah, he did his shit first.
Okay, yeah. So he ran through his shit. He got through his
killed
shit.
his shit.
Came to his verse. That nigga was like,
oh, he just stopped. Like,
we looking like
shit, bro.
We looking like.
That's crazy.
Beat playing in the background.
And I only did one song. It was that song.
Like, did they have his lyrics playing with the beat?
He said no lyrics.
Nah,
But
we
I
shit.
did the whole track list for the shit, bro. He said no lyrics at all, just strictly
I was
the beat.
like, man, that car ride home.
On a new verse at that,
Niggas
bro.
in the back laughing and shit. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is you laughing for, bro?
Nah,
that's embarrassing as hell,
nah, yeah,
man.
that's definitely embarrassing. You know what I'm saying? Definitely.
That shit was
you gotta
wild.
really, if you want to do that shit where you rapping with just the beat, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have that mirror,
bro.
You gotta have that mirror.
I got one in the crib now. I'll just
I
don't do that shit enough, yo.
Man, close the door. You know what I'm saying? Turn that shit on loud. Rock out, my nigga. Like, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Know how to
So when
control
you
the
go
crowd.
home, Get on your shit, yo. Episode 37. Welcome to the group chat, bro. It was an honor. This is my first time meeting you, but it was definitely an honor. I didn't even know that you had your foot in the door like that. Like, so it's definitely an honor to shit like this. We can say we got somebody signed on our podcast. You feel me? Like, the realest out right now. Download, stream. If you could buy it, buy it. You know what I'm saying? Run them numbers up. When you drop your next album, when you and Lil drop y'all shit, please come back. Like I tell everybody, especially artists, painters, poets, like this is y'all platform. You feel me? Like you said, it's a lot of beef in the city and whatever. And me and the bros, we just made this because, you know what I'm saying, it's something for us to do. But also, you know what I'm saying, we from this town. We want to shine the light on this town instead of, you know what I'm saying, always bigging up the next city and the next city. And we got people, you feel me?
Let me give y'all
So
flowers
appreciate
for
it, bro.
this. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it, for real.
Give y'all flowers for this. Because that's love, what y'all doing for the city.
Yeah, for sure. This your home. Anytime you, hey, Ree, hey, Ja, I got something I want. Fuck it, I got some merch for y'all. Something like anything.
Definitely.
We are here for promotional use. Like, we ain't charging nobody. Like, we ain't, you feel me? Like, we want people to get out and like, yo, this what Trenton got to offer. So, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for really showing up. That shit.
No problem, man. That's love. Appreciate y'all.
Episode
Call my
37.
demons. Did that bitch $200, now she call me Steven. Oh, she mad cause I ain't feeling her. Till she learn to suck that dick sloppy, I can't deal with her. Gang always standing over shit, we yelling finish up.